I don't think we can take Napoli in this war, but I do see a great opportunity to beat Aragon. And if I can do it, I want to do it. So, okay, Umbria, I want you to be supportive. You're supposed to attach this army. Let's give them like 1 day to just like recalculate and attach. Come on, buddy, attach. Attach. Attach to me, little bastard. Jubilee! It's fine. Why won't you attach? Urbino just says no. He's, god damn it, he's not in the war, you dummy. Scootage. Derp. That's why he won't attach. He's not in the war. That's my fault. Sorry. It's okay, we'll just win on our own. And we'll inherit his troops in a few months. Rolled a 9 in the first fire phase. Come on, good shock phase, please. 9! 9-9! 9-9! So good. Stack wipe? Maybe? Maybe, maybe? Maybe? Yeah. And this guy's not in the war, and Avignon has no troops, so there's that. Here comes Aragon with a 15 stack. It's kind of scary, but we have tech advantage, so that's fine. There are 4 units queued behind this. First army comes out January 23rd. Aragon's already got 11 stack over here. That's kind of scary. Still tech 3, still tech 3. Nice morale advantage. Come on. You can do it. Excellent. So we can now meet the defender here. And we do get a recovery tick here. We already have reinforced speed plus 33%. So on owned territory, 133% reinforced rate. Pretty strong. We need more troops though. We're going to get them from him. Hi, Aragon. He's got a 2-3 versus our 2-3. Come on, roll well in the first shock. That's not well. Beat him. Come on. War exhaustion is high. Well, yeah. I mean, it is. So? I mean, it's only 8,500 versus 27,000. It's totally fine. Now, if Aragon can just come on over here and siege down my subject. I mean, they have lost 21,000 and we've only lost 7. That's a 3-to-1 ratio, so that's pretty good. But we might run out of manpower. It's possible. If there was ever a time to use mercs, it might be now. Let's make it 2, because we know we're going to run out of manpower. I'm almost positive. You have a march with no troops. Yeah. I mean, he only makes a ducat a month. Just paying for the fort is a little expensive for him. He's also an inefficient march, so he's not actually getting a huge benefit out of having the land. And also, Florence is still pissed, so he's not really helping out much either. He doesn't even get his fort defensive bonuses for being a march because he's too inefficient. War taxes? We're ahead of time on Miltech. If we're gonna win the war, yeah, it's probably worth the points. In 3 more months, we're inheriting 4 troops and probably losing force limit. So I think rather than train any more mercs, I'm just gonna consolidate the infantry I have. We're going to go from 12 up to 16, and probably go down to 16 force limit. So, basically we're just going to sit here and wait, pop out, kill that guy, get these troops in 3 months, and hope that things go well. I don't know. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. We'll see. That'll also turn this into a non-forted, non-good province to siege, but... Also, if they siege this, my navy will die to the Aragonese navy. Lose prestige or admin points. prestige. Part of the army is moving into Urbino on the 9th of July. Okay. Alright, I think we can beat, possibly even stack wipe the army up here in Naples. He's still on Tech 3. Beginning of this next month, we get a reinforcement tick, and we inherit these three troops, which takes us up to 3 cav. We do lose his 2-5 leader, which probably would have been nice to have in the combat. But, it does put me at 29 out of 19 ships, which kind of costs a lot of money. You got a wall breach on Roma, then he just ran away. Stack wipe this, please. This is what I need. Please stack wipe. Crush it. Nice. I'm heading into a bruisey. Did we even catch him? I doubt it. I'm still not sure if this is a good idea to declare this war or not. I'm still thinking probably not. He's at negative 42% chance of taking this. Even though he's been here for 195 days. So that part's good. But the fact that I still have to siege down Napoli, and I don't think my navy can contest their crazy number of ships, 27 galleys, I'm gonna have a hard time doing that siege. The only advantage we have is the tech. For some reason, they really want to go after Romagna, though. Which is great, because it's flat terrain. I'll be there on the 7th. I can get to Firenze on the 15th, or I can go engage... Yeah, okay, I've got to just go try to reinforce. Hopefully we can get there on time. My 3 stack of disloyal subject troops need to hold out for just a couple days. And even if they don't, we'll still be the defender, because it's the capital fort. So that fight could also become a stack wipe. Honestly, I'm going to let him get stack wiped, because if I go and reinforce, the likelihood of us gaining a stack wipe on Aragon is less than if I just let him win and let me start a new fight with 4 full combat phases. So sorry, Florence, but you're going to be dead. Sacrifice. Opportunity for stack wipe is the highest right now. Get it. No, you rolled a 0! Okay, we still got it. Worth it. Good job, Florence. I'm proud of you. We do still have 17 force limit, though. I'd actually really like a 4th cav. Since we have this tech advantage, the opportunity to get stack wipes with high shock value is so high right now. And we're really low on manpower, so let's just get a 4th cav. I'm going to try to convince Aragon to break that siege by doing a battle nearby, but we've got to double back and focus on the siege of Napoli soon. Even though this is a mountain, this is a very good fight to take, so I shall. And it might even make him break the siege or do something squirrely with his troops. Like leave behind not enough men to do the siege and instead go home. Is it possible that he's got a problem with rebels? Indeed it is. Oh, how nice. Let's wait till he gets locked going in the opposite direction, and then we can go after this 6 stack in flat terrain. And he's leaving me with a no-leader army. I can't believe this. Naples is causing some damage, though, right now. Okay, we get our reinforcement tick, and then we're going to do that fight. Hopefully this cav will be safe. Please don't do anything to that. He cannot escape in time. 8th and 7th. Perfect. Another stack wipe, please. Come on, this time you will roll well. That's a 3. I expect better. Nice stack wipe, though. I think that he actually, he sortied there. Did you see the 2 or 3 stack that just was there and then disappeared? Yeah, Aragon's not going to be happy about this war. Revolts in Aragon -3. His capital's not being sieged yet, but Alicante was just occupied. This is occupied. Like, the rebels, they are there, and they're moving around. Need to take the non-merc infantry. Try to slow how quickly they consolidate, just to guarantee that we don't run out of manpower for the cav to reinforce with. Maxed out relations here. Of course, we had to take a loan, something surprising. And we know there's an army up there. Let's go look for it. This guy's got to get together with a kill stack. On part of it, they're heading to Piedmont. Let's go fight it. You can temporarily block that guy from training any more troops. 2nd of April. Good. We're going to go over here. Are we still improving with Florence? Because we're supposed to be. Castile lost versus Burgundy? Yes, they did. I don't know how. They had way more troops, and yet they still just lost. Alright, I do have a siege leader. Let's get him on Lucca. Get Ancona back, and then maybe try to take the mountain of Abruzzi. We might even be able to get started on the siege of Napoli. It's flat terrain. If Aragon's distracted with his rebels for a while, then I can just kind of calmly knock these people down. Right, we're completely out of manpower, so we don't have enough to finish the siege of Abruzzi. Livonians just lost a war to, I assume, Poland. It's enough to know that they lost. I don't really care to whom. What? What? We got a natural 14 on the first roll, no cannons. Breach. Breach, baby. Sick. Game wants me to win. Game wants me to be happy. That is some good luck right there. 7% chance for a wall breach, right, with no cannons. See, that time we got a status quo. That's more likely there. Napoli will fall. Deus Volt. Yeah, exactly, dude. We're the battle pope. Like, all right, Aragon's already on his way back. Fortunately, that siege got reset. And war score from battles is actually pretty damn good right now. We have 21 war score from battles. This time we got a supply shortage. Florence has embraced the Renaissance. We do have the Renaissance presence in our capital. Let's switch that over to trade power again. Actually, yeah, trade powers. Probably gonna make us the most money and be useful. Another supply shortage. 2 years of war. I think Lucca just took Tech 5 and upgraded his unit type. Aragon's on Tech 4 now, and Naples is still on Tech 3. No water shortage. You're forgetting about the late game Navarra boss? That's true. We probably won't be able to beat him. He'll be too strong. Aragon's about to take our subject's capital, which is not ideal, but hey, at least it's compartmentalized war exhaustion, right? Take admin tech before we take the Renaissance seems kind of silly. 106 gold to embrace the Renaissance right now. Or we can just wait, and eventually these provinces will have it, and we'll be set. 29% chance for him, 21% chance for me. We did just get Lucca. Cool. Let's knock him out right now. Alright, Lucca, you're gone. So, I can't afford to take the aggressive expansion. That's just not an option. Non-cold belligerent, inside the HRE. No, not gonna happen. But what we can do is money and war reps, transfer trade power, and prestige from annulling relationships. And now we can put the siege pip leader. And never mind, we didn't need it. We already got the fort. Cool. All right, everybody go to here. We're gonna try to stack whip that 6 stack. We have the war goal, 38 war score. Aragon's on 18 enthusiasm. He doesn't have this fort yet. It's gonna be worth a lot of war score for him, but there's not that much more to occupy over here. Stack wipe, please. Not a stack wipe, but was it? No, it was. Awesome. Bonfires of the Vanities. 10 devotion or 5 prestige. Well, we're maxed on devotion at the moment, roughly, so let's take the prestige, I guess. Go back down to speed 3 for a second. I'm not going to try to relieve that siege. If he gets some war score from it, he does. It's fine. We're going to just go, like, occupy all the things mode. So will this be a full annex or full annex? It's going to be a barely take anything because we can't handle the aggressive expansion. Look at this. We're at 16 with him. Most of these people are kind of okay. My peace deal, what I'm looking for is probably going to be the Baleares. I want the Baleares. And we'll pay the 10 dip for that. I want a lot of money. And then I want, ideally, like, war reps, transfer trade power would be what I want. I just want money for the most part. I can't afford to take Napoli. If I took Napoli, the coalition would be made up of that. Granted, we have a truce with Provence, Aragon, Lucca, Genoa. So it would just be Milan, Savoy. That's actually not as bad as I expected. Huh. Well, I mean, we do have 91 prestige. And that's probably why we're kind of doing okay with that. Taking Napoli would be pretty awesome, actually. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. How bad would it be if I took Napoli and the Baleares? That's only 2 extra aggressive expansion. I think we might be able to do it. I think we can take Napoli. That would also give us an extra fort, which we kind of need. We only have 1 fort right now. And we need 2 for our current development. Let's turn his fort off because I don't care about the defensiveness and I can't afford it. Transfer trade power request from France. No. No, dude. Sorry, it's going to be a no. I know that you think I'm an AI and you can just do what you want to me, but the answer's a very polite no. Let's keep hoping that this fort doesn't fall. Except for the disease outbreak. And he's on low enthusiasm. Papal State is making gains, negative 23. Alright, mark my words here. You guys remember when I declared the war and it was like 7,000 troops or something versus like 40? You gotta look at it and be like, what? How on earth did we win? Careful planning. And knowledge of game mechanics or something. Why the Baleares? Because the Baleares has a core of Catalonia. Normally, you can't, like, being stuck over in Italy, we can't take anything down here because we'd have to occupy Messina. We don't have naval superiority, so we can't get there. For now, we can use the Baleares to fabricate claims on Tunis. And the Baleares is only 5 development, so it's cheaper to take. It's part of a new culture group, so it doesn't bother the Italians as much. And most importantly, we can release Catalonia. And Catalonia has cores on all of the coastline of Aragon. We use them in the Portuguese campaign as well. Just do it now. GG. You lose. We're the best. Battle Pope. Forever. He already has Renaissance present there for us, which is great, so we don't have to pay for that province getting it. Deus Volt. Exactly. Alright, pay off a loan, please. And that loan too. Look at that, we have no debt. We do need to embrace the institution soon. For now, let's just go down to no maintenance, because I think we're done with war for at least a moment. These light ships can go back to privateering in Venice. And we did integrate Urbino. Oh, I forgot about that. I integrated Urbino, and I had turned off the alert for missions because I don't want to do this one yet. Also, I probably should have maybe considered doing that, maybe when integrating Urbino, but it's not worth much. We could save it for later. But anyway, this gives us claims on that other area. Siena, Mantua, Memmingen. Burgundy. Burgundy's on Tech 5 like us. He's not at war. Castile is losing to pretenders. This guy's allied to some weak people. And Tlemcen's on Tech 4, Tech 4. Tunis is allied to some pretty strong guys. I think we need to fabricate claims on at least Tlemcen and Tunis before we consider anything else. Maybe even fabricate on Castile, just to keep our options open. This we need to core. 300! Jesus! 300 points to core this thing. We are at 9.5 war exhaustion. So yeah, it might be time to stay at peace for a while. Stop looking at wars. I'm not going to core the Baleares because we're going to release Catalonia after we get our claims. Merchant who is in Venice needs to go here. And we're going to switch him over to hostile trading so that we can get all 3 of these spy networks built up faster. Stay at peace, please, we beg you. Genoa has entered into a coalition against us. Uh-oh. Did the math get calculated a little wrong somehow? Milan can join, Savoy can join, Venice can join. Uh-oh. Maybe taking Catalonia, or the Baleares rather, was a little bit too much. I don't care, I did it anyway. It's fine. It's fine because we have France and the Austrians. This is true. I would almost welcome their aggression. For now, I guess let's risk it. We'll just stay on no maintenance, make some cash. Hey, we have high income. Almost missed that one too. Construction costs and construction time, sure, cool. Genoa has left the coalition. Well, that didn't take long. First, government reform. War score cost versus other religions minus 20%, or tolerance of the true faith plus 2. Keep in mind, you can always change these for 10 corruption. I feel like war score cost versus other religions is just better, but right this second, tolerance of the true faith plus 2 is basically national unrest. Minus 2. We have unrest. We do. Granted, most of it comes from the war exhaustion, though. All right, fine. Since it's mostly war exhaustion, we'll take the external mission. War score cost versus other religions. Cool. We're making 2 ducats a month at full maintenance with 2 mercs. In a few more months, end of the Castilian Civil War. Okay. There is a woman heir and a boy heir. Oh god, no, please don't do it, Castile. No, France. I don't want to do that. Please don't get the Iberian wedding. I will be so upset. If I don't release Catalonia soon, we will have a rebellion on that island and I won't be able to deal with it. So, even though it's going to cost us Diplo points, I still value the relationship with France and Austria too much, especially with the high aggressive expansion. So we're again going to just voluntarily go over the relationship limit. Intentionally. And just pretend like it doesn't matter. Because it doesn't matter. That also saves us in the institution embracement costs a little bit. So this guy's got core everywhere up there, which is great. We already have our claims. We could attack Castile. I need to stop thinking about who I can attack and just let time pass, or I'm going to get myself killed.